What is the mission of the Global Healthy Living Foundation, and what does it mean as you spread the word and do the work?
You know, we're 18 years old now, and the other co-founder was diagnosed with arthritis, spondyloarthropathy, when he was 13. He worked for me as an intern in my company during high school, his high school, not mine. And he went to college, Babson University up in Boston. And he sent me an email late one night saying that after being the national spokesperson for various arthritis organizations, that he really wanted to start his own group, that he felt there was a need to tap into the energy, the wisdom, and the shared experiences of patients. At that time, we focused just on arthritis. I said, yes, let's do it. This was 1999, so of course the first thing we did was put up a website. And we were in our minds, a force in the arthritis industry. Since then, we've tried to be very careful about listening to what patients say. And not only listening, but tapping into their energy. We work with patients who know that we know that they've got a tough life. You know, it's very difficult living with a chronic disease. And in the United States, when you have a chronic disease, you're asked to fight at a time when you're least able to fight. And we think that's wrong. And so we live that mission every day. We fight for those patients, but we also branched out into policy. So we can look for patient groups who are disadvantaged in this healthcare market. And we are the Global Healthy Living Foundation. We work in Western Europe, we work in Australia, we're moving into South America now. But in the United States, there's a unique healthcare system that beats up on patients. We're not afraid to go up against ICER or the government when we think the government is wrong. And we're not afraid to help people and to support groups who we think are doing the right thing.
You have a special perspective then on ICER, what it means, what it's doing, and really how we should think about it.
Who's going to take care of those patients with osteoporosis if the ICER report comes out and says X drug is not worth the value that they think it is? What happens? So we're there to argue that. And interestingly enough, there's a lot of receptivity to this on Capitol Hill and in state legislatures. We've worked for the last 5 years with state legislators on issues just like this. And they're very receptive. Why? Because these people live in their district. Here, we're very much focused on it. And it's the patients. That's where we get our energy. You know, you talk to these patients, you see these patients, and you see what they go through, and you see how they fight every single day. It will, if it doesn't motivate you to work, then you know, there's an empathy gene that's missing.